Hey guys, and welcome to another video. And in this video we're gonna play jungle, but I'm not sure what we're gonna play. So I tried to record a Lee Sin episode. For some reason it didn't record, so we could do a Lee Sin episode. But Lee Sin is in a kind of weird spot because what I used to do on Lee Sin is just take Thunderlords and go and invade on level 2, get the first blood, or at least steal the buff. It's a really standard Lee Sin play. If you see a Lee Sin with Thunderlords, expect them to do that. Now that people start at red buff or blue buff instead of at Gromp, that stuff, you can't really do that anymore, I think, but I've played two Lee Sin games since the reworks came out, and it has worked for me this far, but I just don't think it should work if people, like some people, just don't start at the buff. That's not smart, but yeah, some people just don't do that. Some people yeah, just still die and stuff. It's just really weird. Also, I'm not really gonna invade like the Rengar or the K6 because I don't know the champions that well. I know most of the reworks, but for example K6 I don't know yet. Can I jungle? Yeah, I can play top. I was actually planning on playing mid, but I guess we can't. So playing top lane. What do I want to go in top lane? Because this is of course a series with just picking up some champions or just practicing champions. So I can just play pretty much anything. I could play Malphite or Shen, Rammus. Remington could be fun. Another one is Fizz, but I'm not sure if you can still play him. We're just gonna try Fizz. I think I will have to go some kind of AP build. I just don't know if the bruisers or tank build still works. So I guess this is my second best option. I just want to play Fizz because he's fun. And I used to play a lot of Fizz in the top lane. So yeah, I guess we're doing this. Against the Maokai, should be fine. I think I'm just gonna roam and stuff like. I don't think I can kill a Maokai, but I also don't think he can really kill me. So in the end we should be fine. I'm not sure what masteries to take, but I think this will be okay. Let's go with this. So I will need some mana, I think. I'm not sure what build I'm gonna go. Okay, welcome into the game where today we're playing Fizz against a Maokai, which will be fun, I hope. So I haven't played Fizz since the rework, so this is really stupid of me doing this in a video. But yeah, I just want to play him, I guess. Also, I didn't expect to play top lane. If I was going to play top lane, I had expected to play Jax or Renekton, but I didn't want to first pick them. I also didn't want to first pick Fizz, but I just wanted to play Fizz for some reason. So yeah, Fizz does work with our team comp, because I hope Zac is gonna go full tank. Also hope Blitzcrank is gonna go mostly tank. Some Blitzcrank build a little bit of AP, and I guess that's fine. But we still need them to be tanky, because I don't know what I'm gonna build. Like, I could go full tank, I could go AP, I could go like a bruiser. I'm used to building bruiser, but I just don't really know how this works. I do know his abilities. I've read everything, but I just haven't played it yet. So this will be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, because I don't want to steal it. Oh, he's minded. Okay, that's fine. Good. I took damage. I have no idea why I took damage. No, I'm gonna miss minions. This is weird. Normally you don't miss minions for helping your jungler. But maybe the buff takes longer. So I believe you have to start at your buff now. But I think that if they changed it, but they didn't change like how long it takes to do a buff, that's gonna be a problem. At least if you start at top side. Because you can't make a top laner come into lane this late. I missed 2 minions for that. And I'm behind in CS. That's good. So I have no idea when my power spike is, but I'm guessing not now. Because he's winning lane, and pretty hard. I guess that's for a small part at least. Because I don't have my E yet. So now I can at least jump around a little bit. And not get hit by his abilities, which will also help. So Fizz still has some mana problems. That's the first thing we're learning. But he does too, so that's fine. And this W now is a thingy, an auto reset, so I did not need to use my E there. Okay, we're just getting used to it. It's kind of the same. Yeah, he's still fun. This is so hard to use. It's hard to go into the right direction, so yeah. I have to be careful because he could kill me, but I also want to stay for this wave because it's a lot, so I'm just not gonna go all the way over there. But it will push into the turret at some point. I'm just gonna wait for that, and I hope he's gonna go back at some point. Okay. Kind of expected him to dive, but not like that. At least we're still alive. Okay, so I'm waiting for my E before I do something. And now I go back. So if I'm right, he flashed. But I might not be right. So is LeBlanc more easy? No. If you haven't played the LeBlanc rework yet, he's not more easy. Far from, I would say. Basically, well, it's harder, I would say, mostly in late game. Lane phase is still decent. In late game, from my experience, late game, I had trouble with doing the right combos, helping in team fights. Because if you, for example, use your Q, then you have to wait 1.5 seconds before you can actually kill someone. So yeah, basically you can't kill someone for 1.5 seconds, and that's a lot, because well, you have to get kind of close at least to do first ability, right? So the enemy team will just kill you after that if you have to wait for that long. He's dealing so much damage. I have no idea why. Don't hit me. At least my W is really good for wave clear, so that works out. He's also almost out of mana, so I'm gonna try and trade with him. Okay, there goes his R. And okay, let's just wait for a sec. I hope he doesn't go back, but it doesn't look like it. Good job, nice. So just don't be too greedy. I knew Zac was gonna come, so there's no point in attacking him before Zac hit his E. There's no point in coming close even, because he could still kill me, I think. Because he's doing way too much damage. I'm actually gonna push this, I think. Just because... Oh, he's here already. That's annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go away after I did some damage, so now he doesn't have his R, and when I come back into lane I have a little bit of an advantage. So that will help me quite a lot. So first item, I'm gonna go for the Sheen because I need the mana, and I just think it will help me overall. Second thing, I'm guessing I need to get some kind of MR. So it could go Abyssal, which is a fine item. I could also go Wit's End if I want to go AD, because I still could. Sheen can build into the Triforce, which is basically the rush item on Bruiser Fizz, if I'm right. But I could also go Banshee's Fel, Guardian's Angel. So I think I'm just gonna go with the magic resist first and then turn it into something else when I know what I want to build. Because I'm not sure right now. So his Q is his W is really spammable. I don't really know why. Oh, that's annoying. Oh yeah, if it kills the target, the cooldown is set to 1 second. Okay, that's really good. Should have known it, but it's good. Also refunds a lot of mana. So basically, you're now an Annie, I guess. You can just use your W all the time. So I'm not using my control wards just yet, because I don't need to. Don't hit me. So I'm missing some CS, but that's fine. Because I'm just gonna look for roams and stuff. Could have TP'd. Might have been good. So he's using his R all the time, which is kind of good for me because he doesn't have kill pressure, but when his R is down I have more kill pressure basically. That was stupid. I couldn't get my E off in time, but we'll go for the kill when we're back alive. Because I do have my ward, and I think it will stay long enough. So if he stays there, I will probably get the kill. It's also pretty annoying that I hit my R but it didn't travel far enough. So it didn't do a lot of damage because of that. He is staying. So we have the chance. There goes his R. Again. He's just using that all the time, so I guess it's something, but it's not worth TPing. There's the LeBlanc R. Kind of have to expect that to happen all the time. But basically most of the time when a LeBlanc is in your lane randomly, it's not LeBlanc. Unless it turns out to be, so you always have to be careful, but you don't have to panic because a LeBlanc shows up. So I'm behind in farm, yes, but if he doesn't attack me all the time, I can farm really easily. So this kind of works because in mid lane you will get poked a lot, basically all the time. So it doesn't really work in mid lane, but in top lane most of the time you won't. So this is a bad matchup for me, I imagine. But yeah, I think Fizz top lane could still work, but I just don't know if what you should build basically. Don't go too close, there's not really a point. I do want to have my TP back up, so oh, that's a shame. So I can TP bot lane, because until I can do that, I'm not really having pressure around the map, and that's kind of what I want. He's going for the trade again. That deals damage. But we seem to be fine. What's he building? He's building AP. Now it makes sense, yeah. Okay, so he's building AP. That basically means that he deals more damage, but he's not that tanky. So when we finish our MR, we should be fine. He isn't dealing as much damage as he was before. Didn't have my E up. But yeah, he's still dealing enough damage. So I guess I'm gonna turn this into a really, well, this is annoying, I just don't know what to build. Okay, so we could go Lichbane or we could go Iceborne Gauntlet. So the tank build or the AP build. And what I'm thinking is Lichbane will just help me deal damage, but I'm not doing very well. So going tank might be more useful. On the other hand, we already have 2 tanks, which are building tank by the way, so that's good. So what I'm thinking is get the Iceborne Gauntlet later in the game, then finish this one into probably Bissell later. And for now go for the Sonias. I guess that would be good. I just have to finish something in the end. I could actually go... This is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna finish this. It's not gonna help me at all in laning phase. So I will just have to be really careful and stop fighting him. Because I can't fight him anymore with this build. But it will help me survive later on. I just need this item and my build is so bad because I needed the magic resist, but I just didn't know what I should turn it into. So yeah, I kind of want to go Guardian's Angel, but that's more of a late game item, I think. At least it isn't really going to help me now if I die in minutes. So yeah, I think we'll wait a little bit before I do that. Also, the armor on Guardian's Angel wouldn't have helped me. Run! Okay, that's fine. Just baiting his R because again, I don't want to fight him, but I also don't want him to kill me. Like if he has his R up, he might even be able to dive me. Without it, he can't for sure. So I'm just baiting his R and all of his abilities. Just so he can dive me all the time. Okay, so he's going somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Okay. So yeah, my build and stuff probably just won't work. So if we do quite badly, I apologize, but this is of course my first time since the rework. So yeah, what can I do about it? Also, I probably have to go. Yeah. That's good to know. If you time your E right, he can't hit you with his W. And his W is his main engage. Because it's basically a targeted route, I think it's a route. I'm not sure. But it is like it's really important ability with most of his CC and that kind of stuff. I was looking for a TP, but I didn't need to. So that's good. He's mid lane, so I can push a little bit. So LeBlanc isn't happy about the babysit, but that's just the game. Actually pretty weird if you get camped as a LeBlanc, I guess. But yeah, you shouldn't rage about something camping you. That's just how the game works. I always find it weird when people don't understand that this is a team game. So people are gonna work together. This is working really well. So if I'm right, if I use my W and the auto, yes. So my empowered attack not only deals more damage, but it also instantly does the Iceborne Gauntlet. So I don't need to use can't talk. I don't need to use an ability and then use a basic attack. I can just start with my basic attack, just empower it. It doesn't really cost any mana, and that way, guys, you're not doing anything. Okay. I really want I want to do something, but my team isn't coming with me, so yeah, there's not really a point. I will just walk up to here, I guess, and maybe I can get a kill or something. Fight is going well already. Hello. Just throw it out. See if it hits something. The cooldown is a little bit longer, I think, but I'm not sure. Normally you could just throw it out all the time. I don't think you can do that now. But the cooldown still is pretty low. I'm just gonna push this and try and get this turret, I guess. Not my best roam, but it works out, I guess. If we can get this turret at least. But we can't. Because there's a Maul guy. Hello and bye. he's really using his R in a bad way, because I'm not gonna fight him and he's not gonna be able to hit me. So now, in the next team fight, he doesn't have his R up, which is really good for us, because it's pretty big R. You don't really want him to have that. Hello. Oh. I think they changed the jump on his E, so you can now jump with the first jump, just jump over a wall, which is pretty nice.
One jump ahead of me.
Nice. Not my best R, but it works out again. I don't have to play amazing, and I don't expect to play amazing. At least he dies for it, so that's fine. Again, I've decided just to go full tank, I guess, because I'm not gonna survive otherwise. So next item will be, I will leave this because I can basically build into anything I want. For now we'll go Spirit Visage, I think, because I need some HP, but I'm also in need of some health, because I'm still an assassin, so I don't really have health just from the jumping. Like a sack is really tanky even if he doesn't build a lot of health, where a champion like this isn't, basically. So yeah, we'll just have to split push for a little bit, because I can't let the stir die. So another point is that I don't know what you should upgrade, but I don't think it's your W unless you're like going to split push a lot. Now you're not building 80 with this build. I don't think you can, but maybe you can still do that. At least I'm not doing it. So why split push? Well, you can basically, if you do one auto or one spell, you should be able to get it with just a W. So that's pretty good. Just one W after it and you already have it, and the cooldown is just 1 second, so you can use it again and again and again. Your E also works for split pushing, I guess, but I think your W is better because the cooldown is low. Guess I need to go this way. Hopefully not everyone dies immediately. I think I can get the Vayne. That's something. Yep. Okay, I got him. There you see the difference between a good Lee Sin player and a bad one. He was placing his ward and then he used his W, and that's a huge delay if you don't know how to do that. Most good Lee Sin players will know how to do that correctly, and there will be almost no delay, or at least they will keep running long enough, I would say. So just pushing, because we can. We're strong enough to do this, I would say. We do have to be careful for the Maokai, but with the misfortune this is going pretty well. Get the turret first. And goodbye. Don't really want to fight her, but she's a Vayne, so I just want to keep her out of the fight, I guess. What's going on? Oh no. I don't wanna die. Wow. She really doesn't like me, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Actually, that's pretty bad, but it's fine. We'll go with it. Okay, now I'm gonna finish this one. And after this I'm gonna get some damage. And I think I'm just gonna go for the Lich Bane. Mostly because it gives me everything I need, but I don't know if I need more mana. So this might be really stupid. Well, we can always use more mana. My E actually uses a lot of mana, so if I want to use that a lot, it's good to have more mana, I guess. Can we get anything? Yes, we can. Okay. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna play more Fizz because he's actually really fun. His W didn't feel really powerful or satisfying, which you have with some other champions. But I think that's mostly because I'm building full tank, and partly because I'm against a Maokai who is also really tanky. So yeah, I just think that's mostly the reason why it didn't feel so great. I do think it's weaker, but I also think your R is stronger. So I do think it's kind of a good rework. I do think you can still play him. I just don't think he's the most powerful. I would say if you want to main one of the updated assassins, I would say main Kata or Talon. There are a lot of strong ones. I just don't think this is the strongest. She's definitely viable, I guess. He's just not that strong. I really want to do this, guys. So he doesn't really deal damage to me anymore. Bye. I miss it, I miss it. Run! They really don't like me. Okay, that's good. Kind of. We won the fight. And again, I didn't do a lot, but I took a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Don't know why you're pinging me. Probably, well, I can't talk. Probably because that was a really bad space to go back, but I knew no one was coming, because 3 were dead and LeBlanc ran that way, so she couldn't reach me in time. Also, I don't really care about the Morgana because he's 0-9, and I believe he was already visible in mid lane, but I'm not sure about that. So yeah, he is really fun.
Wanna see a trick?
Gonna place one there, even though I didn't want to. This is annoying. I want to go on them, but I don't think I deal enough damage because my build is horrible. So secure the dragon first, then get hit by the Morgana Q, which was totally planned. Now hopefully we can get the Vayne, but she's running away. Okay. I guess we can't get the Vayne. Oh no, the lag. Save me! And got it. Okay. So I'm pretty strong, I think. I can't really one-shot people, especially not like a Vayne, but why not a Vayne? Because he's pretty mobile, but if you see my damage on a Maokai who was building really tanky, it's still fine. It's not bad at all. So yeah, that's good.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
And I am really tanky. I'm also not dying, so since I have my Guardian's Angel, I haven't died. I think it's quite a while. Where there's always someone dying, but of course we are winning the fight, so most of us aren't dying. Nice, another kill for me. So if you want to know what champions you can expect me to play, probably Lee Sin, because that's the one I've been trying to play for a long time. So I'm probably gonna play him. Okay, the surrender. Just to finish it, Lee Sin. Maybe Rengar, because I've been playing Rengar and the new Rengar is pretty fun. Jax could be Renekton, Talon maybe. I've played Talon a long time ago, and I might try him a little bit. So if it works, I might pick him up. So I could test if I like him basically. And Katarina. There are a few supports I actually want to play again. And Lucian. Definitely a Lucian episode coming soon. So yeah. Let's go and look at the damage. Okay. So, not my best Fizz game. Also, just probably wrong build, wrong playstyle, wrong everything. So yeah, but it was fun and it worked kind of. So we went 6-3-8, which is a pretty good score if you well, we built full tank, so we don't expect to get fed. We didn't die a lot, and we got some assists. Not a lot, but that's fine. Yeah, we got 11k gold, 131 CS. Also not a lot, but pretty good still. We got a B+, which is fine. And damage done. Did we deal more? No, we did just a little bit more than the Blitzcrank, a little bit less than the set, which also didn't do a lot, but the Misfortune did really much damage. But yeah, it still worked pretty well. I think we did more than the Lee Sin, we did more than the LeBlanc. Even though we went full tank, we still did more than LeBlanc, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.